Hi, it's Brooke from Hipcamp. I'm here with Steve and Wendy King from Kingsland Camping. We're in Maroon, Queensland, about 2 hours from Brisbane, and just going to have a chat to them about their hosting experience. So tell me a little bit about why you decided to share your land with campers.
Well, I guess it all started just over 5.5 years ago. We were very, very fortunate to have been able to purchase this property in this magnificent spot. We originally wanted to put 2 off-grid cabins, tourist cabins on the land. Unfortunately, we had a few issues there, so we had to put that on hold. Then we decided, well, let's do some camping. So we started, 2018 with UCamp, and then obviously then with Hipcamp. And yeah, been doing it ever since.
And what sort of people come here?
Mainly, I think majority of people would be to climb the mountain. So we get a lot of people coming, say, on a Friday evening or later on a Saturday when they've perhaps finished work in town and they come out and they'll climb the mountain the following morning, perhaps get up 3 o'clock in the morning. A lot of people like to do sunrise walk, or if there's a full moon, they'll go up later in the afternoon, watch the full moon as the sun sets. It's pretty spectacular.
And tell me a little bit about the income you make from hosting. How does that help you with your land? What do you do with your income?
I suppose it helps us do infrastructure. Like originally we didn't have a compost toilet and we've only just recently put that in. So little things like that allows us to buy equipment to cut down the lantana, etc. Keep the place looking good.
You mentioned the toilet. A lot of our hosts are unsure whether to add one. What would you say?
I'd say definitely add a toilet. I think it increased our numbers, probably tripled. Well,
we normally say double, but triple's pretty good.
Definitely.
Yeah. And what if you have tips for new hosts or people who are unsure whether they want to do it? What do you think? What advice would you give to somebody starting out?
I'd say just give it a go. And one tip I would definitely do is make sure you have lots of signs. I don't mind greeting people at the front gate, or if they come past the cabin, say hello, how are you going, and explain things to them, etc. But definitely having the signposts there, because if we happen to be out, they can just come through the front gate and they can find their way all the way to the camping site.
Your signage was very good. And do you feel like, do you interact much other than a meet and greet? Like a lot of hosts do things differently. Some want to do a farm tour, but here it feels a bit more like meet and greet, head up, take your camp, go for a walk if you want, we'll see you on the way out, like toot your horn as you leave. Yeah,
it's nice to welcome people and to say farewell, and everybody usually has a smile on their face as they're leaving. But other than that, we just leave them to their own devices. We would like to, at some point, organise some farm tours, because we are self-sufficient, so to speak, here. We've got chickens and we've got a garden, etc. So we'd like to share that produce with them at some point.
Lovely. Well, on behalf of Hipcamp, thank you for sharing your land with everybody. People have had thousands of nights under the stars here with this beautiful Mount Maroon backdrop. So thank you, Stephen and Wendy, for hosting
You're welcome.
with us.
Lovely to have you here.
Thank you.